Heinz Field has been home to many memorable moments for the Pitt Panthers and the Pittsburgh Steelers. On this night, it's special for a totally different reason. Dr. Stanley Marks from the UPMC Hillman Cancer Center has spent a lifetime helping patients of blood cancers beat the disease. Along with treating patients, he has put together Dr. Stanley Marks Research Foundation, helping to research new advancements in the fight against cancer. Among the patients, Dr. Marks has helped cure former Pitt running back James Conner, who now makes a living in the National Football League. Conner began his NFL career as a Pittsburgh Steeler after leaving the Steelers over more than a year ago. He has not been back to Heinz Field until tonight, walking back into the stadium he once called home.
Heinz Field is home. Honored to be back with Dr. Stanley Marks, giving out the James Conner Courage Award. And it's just a blessing. It's my biggest honor, one of my biggest honors of my life, being, the award being named after me just for resilience and strength. So happy to be back at Heinz Field. It's going to be a great night.
So is it safe to say, even though you're in Arizona, you still have a big part of you in Pittsburgh?
Oh, yeah, I already told Mike coming in, go Panthers. I'm back at Heinz Field. So, yeah, Pittsburgh always going to be in my heart. They know that.
This time, it wasn't to score a touchdown. It was to present the James Conner Courage Award to another cancer patient who was winning the fight. This wasn't just any patient. This patient is Carrie Richards, who just a few years ago was one of the oncology nurses treating James for his cancer.
God is good. First off, Doc, thank you for having me tonight. It's one of my biggest honors, being able to present the James Conner Courage Award. Dealing with cancer, it's the first thing you think about when you wake up in the morning. It's the last thing you think about before bed. And so when I think of Carrie, all I can think of is just strength, perseverance, responsibility for you to, get treatments and then still go back to being a mother, to working. I just see strength all over you. You were the one that made the Hillman Cancer Center so welcoming, so warming and comfortable for me to be there. As bad as treatments were, I almost look forward to going there just to see everybody on staff and just the relationships that we had. Sometimes when I come back into the city, I just drive by Hillman and just reminisce and just draw strength. And so this cycle of, you helping me and me draw inspiration from you and then vice versa, it's just a beautiful thing. This is a beautiful night. God is so good. Carrie, congratulations.
Cancer is terrible, but I have found that it can bring out the best in people. I have never experienced so much support and generosity. People feel compelled to do something when they know someone has cancer, and I just want to remind everybody that you are here tonight and you have the opportunity to do something to help with cancer research. Thank you so much to everybody.
In a night full of amazing moments, the crowd was simply stunned when they learned about the humanitarian award. This award was given to former Pitt point guard Tom Richards, who was a star for the Panthers in the 1970s. Sadly, cancer took his life just a few months ago. In his passing, Tom Richards wanted to do something to help future cancer patients. So Tom and his family donated $5 million to the Dr. Stanley Marks Cancer Research Foundation.
Unfortunately, he had a pretty bad cancer, but before he passed, he had told his family that he wanted to leave $5 million to my research fund, which is just incredible and pretty much doubled it in size, which will enable us to fund a lot more cancer research. So I'm extremely thankful to the Richards family, and it just makes it all the more special tonight.
First of all, he would like to thank Stan and Dr. Bob Ferris for convincing us to leave Chicago and to come to Hillman for Tom to be treated. He would thank his team of doctors, the staff at Hillman Cancer Center, and the staff at Shadyside Hospital who took such very, very good care of him. He would be honored, he would be humbled and blessed to receive this award. His faith was the reason that he could continue to be such a servant leader to those around him during his fight with cancer. From everyone who was given much, and he was very, very blessed, much is expected, and so he gave. Well done, Tom. Good and faithful servant. Thank you, Stan. and God bless.
Well, this evening for all of us that were Tommy's teammates is typical of his whole life, and especially the part of his life that we share with him was being on the basketball team with Tom. He lived a committed life then as a college student athlete, and that translated into his personal life and the things he did in his business world. But we're not surprised at the thing he accomplished all of these years later.
It was a great affair. I saw Mary Beth cry, but it was a great thing. He was a great man, very, as they all said, very humble, and it's a great thing that Dr. Marks did. And I know that they're very generous with what they did, but still, just a great night for all of us.
They often say that sports is a reflection of life. Tonight at Heinz Field, Pitt basketball, football, and a fight to cure cancer come together in order to be a part of Dr. Stanley Marks' Cancer Research Foundation. Reporting from Heinz Field, this is William Jeffress.